So, yesterday, September 30th, 2022, Vladimir Putin has illegally annexed part of Ukraine territory, the part that Russia occupied, 4 of them, and has now declared it to be part of Russian territory forever, and this ended up not being so true because, first of all, it was Ukraine's territory at first, so Russia doesn't have the right to take away their land from them. So it is a bit fishy that they take over their territory illegally, or Vladimir Putin, to declare it be part of Russian territory now. And that's the thing I wanted to talk about in this video today, because this is, we know Vladimir Putin is one of the world's top war criminals. He's the one war criminal right now. And all of this is, it's a shady move that he pulled off, because it isn't, this wasn't right of Vladimir Putin to be making this move, but he did it illegally, and now the US and Europe are now placing new sanctions on Russia because of this move, and now you'd be expected to move. They're pretty much expected to move forward at this point. So, yeah, we'll just have to see what happens next. Only time could tell what would happen next, and we'll just go for there. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and get into the video. And before I get into that, please go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, Charles Morris. And let's get into today's video. So, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, or part of the video, I've mentioned that Vladimir Putin has sanctioned part of Ukraine territory, the parts that Russia has taken over. 4 areas of Ukraine are now considered Russian territory forever due to Vladimir Putin's illegal annexation of the 4 areas of Ukraine. And the US and Europe has placed sanctions, new sanctions on Russia. And Vladimir Putin has noticed that the drafts were a pretty big mistake. Even the Kremlin recognized that, and Vladimir Putin is very, very desperate to actually achieve his goal, which is to take back all of Ukraine. This is why this war is ongoing, because Putin is desperate to want to have Ukraine as Russian territory again. And that is, that move pulled off by Russian President Vladimir Putin was absolutely one of the, I was disgusted that he would declare parts of Ukraine now Russian territory now. Because well, we all know that Vladimir Putin is capable of doing anything illegal in Russia. And Vladimir Putin is going to plan on continuing this war for at least now, I can't make a confirmed estimation on when this would end, but I'd be hoping I'm sure he would be continuing this war for at least 1.5 years now. Up until, like, probably up to next March. I mean, people want this war to end as soon as possible. But, however, Vladimir Putin has become a pretty big security threat worldwide. Because with him making a nuclear weapons threat, it's like the whole entire world could end up being nuked by Vladimir Putin. And if it ever ends up coming to the point where if China were in a part of this invasion with the China-Taiwan war, and China wanted to use nuclear weapons to perish those who played with fire, as President Xi had mentioned in his speech to Joe Biden, and he warned him that those that play with fire will perish. And keep in mind that the U.S. could go to war with Taiwan if China invades. In the 60-minute interview, Joe Biden has said that he would be sending U.S. forces to defend Taiwan. This could end up getting us drawn into a World War III, which a lot of people want to prevent this from happening, but if you got two threats that you need to be dealing with right now. You've got Vladimir Putin and the nuclear missile, or the nuclear weapons threat. And you also have got China on the other hand. That if they go forward to use nuclear weapons and wipe out the whole entire world, then parts of the world could end up being wiped out. Now, hopefully we're trying to stop Vladimir Putin proceeding with his plans on trying to conquer all of Ukraine. But we'd have to see what time tells us the next move that Vladimir Putin would make, the more severe and deadly consequences that he is going to face. If I wanted something to happen right now, it would be his own people wanting to strike him down for the serious war crimes. But I'm sure police would make it pretty illegal for that to happen. But this war criminal, this Russian president war criminal, is a worldwide security threat. And everybody knows this. Pretty much all of the world would know this by now. And it's a world security threat. I'm sure a lot of them are recognizing how big of a threat Vladimir Putin is. He is a dangerous war criminal, and he needs to be dealt with. And an assassination attempt for Vladimir Putin is needed. Because this man cannot be allowed to be a threat to the whole entire world in the future. This is Charles Morris. Have a good day. If you like what's said here, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel Charles Morris. And until my next video, Vladimir Putin has to go. And if the same kind of thing happens to be what happens to President Xi of China, so be it. This is Charles Morris. Have a good day. I will see you all in my next video.